NBA All-Stars were announced yesterday, and we're going to take it one at a time and try to build the rest of these All-Star teams. So starting off in the Eastern Conference, Shams Charania reported it first. The starters ended up being Jalen Brunson, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Tyrese Maxey, Kay Cunningham, Jaylen Brown. How y'all feel about them starters?
I felt like it was a perfect list. I think it was very well executed. Kind of seemed like the consensus starters for the Eastern Conference.
Shout out to Cade, too, for being an all-star starter.
No, shout out to Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey being an all-star starter is just what the NBA need. This is like the true sign of the torch being passed to Maxey out in Philly, and he did nothing but he ran with it. The man's been amazing this year. And it's like, the man's motor to be able to score at the rate that he does and how he scores is just crazy because he doesn't slow down.
Yep. Boy's a hooper. We got 7 more spots on this Eastern Conference. How about we just kind of throw out names, kind of chat it through, and figure out who should be there, who shouldn't?
I think Scotty Barnes should be the first man for the Eastern Conference to represent. What Scotty Barnes does on both sides of the court has been amazing. Defensively, he really shuts it down. He rebounds well, and then when he rebounds, he's pushing the tempo, getting it going in transition. Head is on a swivel, whether he's making plays, getting to the basket. His half-court game has also evolved a little bit. So I think Scotty Barnes has been a very, very good NBA player this year. Like, I love the season he's having.
No notes. It's 19.5 points per game, 8 rebounds, 5.5 assists.
Yeah.
I have no complaints over here. He's been one of the guys this season. I'll throw out another name. I feel like he's usually a starter, but Donovan Mitchell, I feel like he should be an all-star. Nothing really slowed down. I think the other guy just kind of took the torch a little bit, but Donovan Mitchell is still as good as they come.
Yeah, honestly, I think Donovan's not a starter probably also record-wise, maybe. I think fans and everybody probably love the fact that the Sixers are a better team than the Cavs this year. And I think that Tyrese Maxey deserved his flowers this year.
Yeah, he's at 29 points per game, 5.7 assists, 4.8 rebounds, and 39% from 10 attempt threes per game.
Hardest person to guard in the league right now.
Oh, Donovan Mitchell?
No, I'm talking about Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, no, those stats
are
Donovan Mitchell stats. But no, Donovan Mitchell's been phenomenal this season. We had the conversation like a month or so ago where he said, I can't have an off night. And it's like, yeah, you kind of can't, bro. So go ahead and keep hooping because nobody's here to save you.
He had an off night against the Thunder, and it did not look good.
It did not look good at all. All right, I'll throw out a name then. Jalen Johnson.
Yes.
We all know he's going to be there. He's at 23 points per game, 8 assists, 10 rebounds, nearly averaging a triple-double. Things ain't looking amazing in Atlanta right now. That's why you got to tune in to the YouTube show because we're going to do an episode where we're trying to fix broken teams, and Atlanta definitely is a broken team as we speak. But the one silver lining, the one light at the end of the tunnel was that Jalen Johnson continues to get better for the course of his career. He's not playing his best ball as of today, so it feels weird to kind of talk about it. But he did have a nice little bounce back last night. So, yeah, all-star Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, I can't even look at this stretch and say it's all him. Yeah, he hasn't played great, but we got to look at the whole course of the season. Jalen Johnson has been phenomenal throughout the whole course of the season. Dude was getting 40-point triple-doubles. He was doing stuff that you don't really see people that was drafted in his range do.
I just want him to buy back in defensively. I'm not expecting it for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Whatever's happening is happening. But if next season that brother don't get into that stance, I'm going to be so disappointed.
That's kind of why I also was never – people were blaming Trae Young for the defense. I was like, the defense was skidding before Trae Young even got on the court.
Yeah,
and then – yeah, he got on the court and it started to skidded more, but it was like, this was already going downhill, and it's continuing to go downhill.
Yeah, they just don't even communicate defensively. It's sad because they have a lot of players who can defend and have the tools to defend. They just don't all put it together. But Jalen Johnson,
Q Snyder might be out.
Man, if they go through a 9th coach in 7 years, bro.
Why not, though? Why not?
Sometimes the grass ain't always. I just don't know who the alternative is, I guess. If we had a full list of candidates, it's like, oh, yeah, okay, I'll take Michael Malone over Quinn Snyder. But it's like Michael Malone kind of chilling with his desk job now.
But he also said he's not done coaching.
He's not done coaching.
Or Tom Thibodeau might be wanting to get back out there.
Ooh.
You know, he always raises the defense to top 10.
That is very true. Man, the greatest thing he would ever be able to do is turn this team to a good defensive team.
That would be
Put him in the hall, baby. No, there's just too many great two-way players involved for Jalen Johnson to be like, I don't feel like defense no more, you know? The boy Jaylen Brown yesterday was like, I'll guard Cade Cunningham.
I love that. That's the type of stuff that I love.
I know you love it.
I love that type of stuff. I'll throw another name out there.
Yeah, we got 8 names so far.
Michael Porter Jr. out in Brooklyn, man. Get that man into the All-Star game. For a team that ain't looking too sexy, Michael Porter Jr. brings the light to that city, and he makes it look a little sexy. I ain't gonna lie to you. He just goes out there and he get buckets. He does it off the dribble. He does not ball dominate the ball and make everybody else just stand in corners. No, he's running within the offense, getting things off cuts, coming off screens. And it's just a beautiful way of averaging 26 points a game. He doesn't have to dribble the ball a lot, and I love that.
This is so weird, Derek.
And also the playmaking has gotten better. Like, he's even a better passer. He's still rebounding the ball great. They were one of the best defenses for a month.
It goes against everything I normally stand for, to have somebody on a team that damn bad in the All-Star game. But the Eastern Conference in itself is so damn bad.
Yeah,
I agree. MPJ, put him in the All-Star game, man.
Yeah.
I felt comfortable putting him in there too. And I kind of had the feeling of kind of approaching this time, but he has been just so amazing just scoring the ball. I think that there was some questions too, or just for myself, of just how effective and efficient would he be without the playmaking of Jokic around him. And again, credit to the Brooklyn Nets offense and how they run things, but he has been so good. I have no problem putting him in this All-Star game.
That is so nuts, bro. Michael Porter Jr. is going to make an All-Star appearance, man.
I love it.
That's so crazy. Because, I don't see an argument against him, especially considering the other group of the people. Right now, his team is 13.4 points per 100 possessions better when he's on the court.
Yeah.
So though the team is not good, it ain't his fault. They're just a genuinely, he's in the 99th percentile when it comes to offensive swings as far as own.
And he's a person that he doesn't need the gravity of other people, because it's he just shoots the ball anyway. The contests don't matter. He's gonna get his shot off.
Kind of want to see me get traded though.
Me too.
I think he could contribute to a winning team.
I'll throw out the next name. Another guy making his first time All-Star. Jaylen Duren, a name that we mentioned earlier at the top of the show. Jaylen Duren, 17, whatever, is exactly what they kind of need. If you think about how good that Pistons team is, again, me being a traditionalist, I look at them and say, more times than not, a team playing that well will get 2 All-Stars.
Yes.
They're 31-10, the number 1 seed, and Cade Cunningham, as of recently, ain't been looking like a superstar version of himself, and they're still winning ball games. I think a lot of that is the defensive side of the ball, and I think that Jaylen Duren deserves a lot of the credit for that defense. So put him in there. Yeah. It's his to lose right now.
I'll throw another name out. Bam Adebayo.
Wow. So do you have Bam?
I have Norman Powell.
I also have Norman Powell.
I gave it to Bam.
Bam has been playing better as of recent, and I think that might matter. He had a 22, a 29, and a 26 game more recently. But Norman Powell averaging the most points on the team, being as efficient as he is, and kind of fitting in that offense perfectly is the reason I gave him the nod. I'm not mad at Bam as a Bam fan.
Hey, let's be real too. He kind of got a little bit of a snub last year, so him doing it again this year, especially with the Heat and how he's leading them in scoring, I want to give him the nod this year.
I have no argument against Norman Powell.
Right.
I'm giving him a little bit of a bonus.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably like a coin flip between them two. I don't think either one is the wrong choice.
I think the greatest argument you can have for Bam Adebayo is that the team is top 5 in defense, and Bam is the defense.
Yeah.
The best case for Norman Powell, if somebody got to score that ball, and Norman Powell has been doing that better than anybody else on the team. But shout out to Bam, man. He had that 2-week stretch where he was averaging 11 points per game.
Yeah.
And I feel like they may have tanked his
chances.
chances.
He said Caron Butler helped him a lot throughout that stretch.
Shout out to Tough Juice. So it's 2v1, so it's going to be Norm over Bam.
Yeah.
Unless you can have an argument for Bam over the last guy. And in my mind, there's a couple names left. Even though we ain't been loving this season, Karl-Anthony Towns. And Pascal Siakam on the worst team of all time.
I have Pascal Siakam.
All right, I'm good with Pascal Siakam.
Because he's been hooping. Yes, I know the team is one of the, but Pascal be going out there and putting on his best foot forward. So I honestly can't really, I don't really want Cat in the All-Star game.
That was All-Star starter last year.
As a Cat stand, as someone who defended, I can't stand for the stuff that I've seen.
Was he a starter last year?
Pretty sure he was.
That's nuts. And now we just nah, we good. That's crazy.
I just got he has to be better.
I'm not mad at Pascal. He had a couple game winners in a week, and then his numbers are still pretty good. So I can't complain about Spicy P being in there. The averages are 23.6, 7, and 4.
Hit subscribe for more news, highlights, and analysis from the NBA on NBC.